What's up? It's me, Game Boy X. Welcome to my review of Disney World. Look, Disney World is a magical place where you can have fun with friends and family and friends and all that stuff, you know. Heck, who doesn't like Disney World? Well, if you don't, what in the world is wrong with you? Anyway, before we start the review, give this stream a thumbs up. Well, give this video a thumbs up. Also, share it all over the place. I don't care who you share it to. Do it. Really appreciate it. But anyway, let's get started. By the way, before we start, this is not... I didn't do this video to specifically... This is not a video to, like, attack anyone or anything. So, yeah. There's some things I do want to mention in this review that I want to talk about in the end, specifically, before I give my verdict. And, yeah. Well, anyway, let's get started on some things. Alright. First of all, let's start Blizzard Beach. I love Blizzard Beach. All the theme parks, I just enjoyed it over there. Like, I feel like the one I kind of recommend is probably Animal Kingdom. It feels like a zoo. I mean, if you're more into animals, if I were you, go to Animal Kingdom. Heck, if you love Avatar, go to freaking Pandora. Period. Like, literally, I loved it over there at Disney Springs. Man, I shopped like crazy over there. I had to take pictures with some of my friends over there. So, yeah. Kim, Ellie, Maddie, Mallory, Sydney, if you're watching this, you're welcome for the pics. By the way, back then I used to suck at pics, but nowadays, I mean, anyone out there that needs a picture with anybody, I don't care who, I'll be happy to take it for you. And yeah, so yeah, moving on, let's talk about Magic Kingdom. Man, Sunday, I gotta say, when we went to Magic Kingdom, we had to march. And then they gave us these for free. That was so dope. I loved it, marching around the square, you know. It was pretty good. I mean, thank goodness it's the last year of me being in symbols, don't you think? Because I just don't like symbols. I need to play drums. And thank goodness I'm in drums now. But anyway, I just loved it. I hung out with some of my friends, and yeah, and we ended up eating some street food. And yeah, it was pretty good. Alright, up to the next topic. Let's talk about, oh man, the hotel. The hotel. By the way, let's talk about the rides. Let's push the hotel a little bit. Let's go to the rides. Space Mountain killed it for me. I just loved it over there. Rock and Roller Coaster featuring Aerosmith. Bro, this is how you do the roller coasters right there. The Flight of the Passage over there in Pandora. Loved it over there. Man, there's so many rides I just want to talk about, but I'm just naming some top tier rides here, you know, like Twilight Zone, Tower of Terror. Oh man, that gave me the chills. Just saying, it's the Tower of Terror. That's why it's called the Tower of Terror, because it gives you the chills. It freaks you out, and yeah. But yeah, I just loved it over there. Hung out with Will, hung out with Gavin and all these other dudes, and just had a great time, you know. And it was great. I mean, I'm just saying, look, the one I really find the most, like, sort of really interesting is Epcot. Epcot is like more of a modern culture night thing, where, like, you know, like when you go to school and like you hear, like, you learn about like different countries and their cultures and all that other stuff. Well, over there, it felt like I was actually going to other countries. Look, literally, I just want to discuss the restaurants I went to. I remember going to Italy, and I went to Via Napoli with Jacob. Loved it. Loved it. Straight loved it. No doubt about it. Loved it. Heck, it's not cheap, I'll tell you that. It costed us like $30-some, I think. But it was not bad. It was really good. Loved it. The best part of them all is the ovens, what they use. Like, literally, arguably enough, like, the ovens, what they use they don't use, like, technology over there, okay? They use fire. There's literally fire in that oven, like, actual fire. It's not artificial, it's not fake. It's actual fire. And then, I went to France as well, went to this French restaurant for dinner, loved it. Straight loved it. I give it a 5-star restaurant right there. That's a real restaurant you should go to. Like literally, it's the most interesting part here is that these people that work in Epcot, like most of them are from different countries. They're not from here. Like this is so legit. Like the waitress that served us at the French restaurant, the one in Italy, they're from Europe, dudes. Like they literally were working here for months. And it's really cool to see that, you know. Now, let's talk about what I just bought. Now, I didn't really bought much over there because man, it's expensive. But anyway, let's go to the first shirt here. Now, I found this in Disney Springs. It's Disney World. And then back here, basically you got all this like rides and stuff, you know. And then back here, it's the timeline of everything. And the one that's currently right now, that's 2 years old, being Pandora. Which, yeah, I just loved it over there in Pandora, no doubt about it. Pandora, rock and rolling out. Like that's how it was over there for me. I just loved it over there. Heck, I even got this shirt. I just love. Look at the background of it. Like this is something you should buy if you ever go to Disney World and you want to buy merchandise. That's the shirt for you. Now this is the month here. You guys might be confused for a sec, but I will explain what's really going on here. So, no, before I show this to you guys, show this shirt to you guys. Now, I did show these to my friends, some of my friends, and I didn't show this one to everyone, but at the same time, some people are confused. I know for a fact you guys might be confused, but believe it or not, no, I did not get this at a GameStop nor a Nintendo store. This was actually in Japan in Epcot. Yeah, who doesn't like this game? I respect this game. I only got, like, literally, I've been spending over 100 hours in this game. Come on. I just love it. I'd rather nonstop play this game for decades. Now, it kind of explains the reason why this shirt is actually in Epcot in Japan. Well, specifically, I mean, it's not like Disney owns Zelda, you see what I mean? I mean, what's a Japan store without Nintendo stuff and merchandise and animes? You see what I'm saying? I mean, any anime can be in there. Doesn't matter if it's Dragon Ball, doesn't matter if it's Naruto, anything. Anything can be over there, you know? That's just how it works. So, up to the next topic that I think is the last one. Well, let's talk about Blizzard Beach. I want to talk about a little bit about Blizzard Beach. So, I just had a great time over there. It was pretty hot. I was thankful I was in that water, but man, it was hot. But still, I just loved it over there, and I'm glad I had a great time with my friends over there. Some people hung out on some lake, forgot, but you relaxed in this lake and you gave a big lap, you know. But yeah, I went to the slides as well. They were pretty good. They were actually pretty decent. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I just had a great time in that water park. But yeah, it was great. Blizzard Beach, dope. Like, seriously, to me, Disney World is a five-star park right there. Hands down. Who doesn't like Disney World? Now, let's talk about the hotel. So basically how this worked was boys and girls were in separate hotels. So basically when the girls had to go to this different hotel, we were going to go in like another one. I mean, that's how it was. Then we had a pool. I remember going there and, oh man, how should I describe this? Okay, so I think Quentin, if you're watching this, I think you would understand this. Shave might understand this. But you know the fact that I teach people lessons. Well, apparently, I in the middle of nowhere went to the pool. I was right there. I was gonna hang out with Cam, and apparently, Ryan. I literally just saw Ryan out of nowhere splash Sydney's face like 10 times. I don't even know how many. I didn't even count. And then she was like freaking drowning. And then I had to come up with Ryan. I had to teach him a lesson. He literally did 17 violate. Like this is a game, you know. Like I'd rather teach all the guys I want a lesson a billion times. This is a non-stop thing right here. I'd rather do this and come up to the guys and teach them a lesson. I had to get Cindy's back like a billion times because whether I got thrown in the pool a billion times, whether Ryan threw me in the pool a billion times, oh my goodness, I had to get her back a billion times. So everything went from her drowning and coughing to laughter. Like literally, like, seriously, if you're looking for a hilarious guy right here, this guy's the right person for you, you know? Like, literally, I can come up with any hilarious comment. I mean, maybe some might sound awkward and stupid, but I mean, I just try the best I can, I guess. But this is how it is. Just in case if you're seeing this, Sydney, you're welcome for getting your back. You're welcome for giving you the laughter, and yeah, you're welcome for everything, I guess. I mean, personally, it was pretty funny what I just did out there, but I still had fun. We ended up. If it wasn't for that incident, I probably wouldn't be in the pool fight right now with Ryan. So yeah, it was pretty funny though. We had fun over there. I'm not sure if you can agree with me, but I just had fun over there teaching this guy Ryan a lesson a billion times. But anyway, on to the next one. First of all, before I ended up moving to the next one, that's real respect right there, Q. Having their back on somebody, yo, I'm gonna have to do something about this. But anyway, let's move on to. First of all, before we start, another thing I forgot to mention, the restaurants over there, I went to every single one of them. Well, I didn't went to every single one of them, but they were all pretty good. They were not bad at all. Yeah, had a great one. I think my best one was probably Beyond Napoli. I just loved it there, dudes. Loved it. Straight loved it. The cheese was amazing on that pizza. But anyway, let's talk about the bad. Nothing went wrong for me specifically. I'm not saying that, but there were two things that went wrong, and I just want to talk about it real quick. I don't want to spend too much time. Now, the first thing was the complaints. What do I mean by the complaints? I didn't complain, but other people did, and they went up to the music, whatever, consultants, and they were complaining about the long lines, lack of rides. Dudes. Now here's the thing I'd rather do before I go deep into things. I'd rather go to the most popular rides and wait in these long lines a billion times. And then ride the ride, and then in the end, ride the ride, have a great time, and call it a really worth the wait. Than just being a complete impatient, unsatisfying person and end up doing a bunch of unnecessary stuff in the park, throwing away $900 in a trash can, and end up turning these best days of my life to a complete waste of time. Just saying. Speaking of that, some of the people ended up complaining because of this. Now, look, guys, it's a theme park. What did you expect? A 5-minute wait time? I waited. Here's the thing. I waited 3 hours. 3 hours in the Flight of the Passage. Literally 3 hours. Why? Because the thing was in operation. I was originally supposed to wait 2 hours and 45, but it went from 3 hours because there was a malfunction or something. And thank God, like seriously, thank God I was able to ride that ride. Like literally, it was a miracle because if it would have been malfunctioned for like the rest of the day, oh man. It would have been so wrong, but whatever. I mean, I still enjoyed it there. It was really worth the wait. Even though if I waited in the line 3 hours. Look, I have a challenge for you guys. Wait in that line for 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours. And if you're able to handle that, I can promise you this. You can handle every single wait time in Disney World. Period. Why are you complaining? What did you expect? This is a theme park. There's always going to be long lines, longer wait times. It is how it is. Period. Are you just due to throw away $900 in a trash can and just eat food and do all that unnecessary stuff and not wait in these long lines? You kidding me? Wow. Heck, Hollywood Studios, I'm just saying. There were a couple wait times, all right. There was one right there with the... Man, Rock and Roller Coaster, over 100, almost 2 hour wait time. Oh, man. It was really worth the wait. I don't even care anymore. Now let's talk about now let's get into the bigger mess. That's the last thing I'm going to discuss. 2 people, and I'm pretty sure there's more than 2 people that did this, but luckily didn't get caught. Which for me, I find it stupid for me to say this because I feel like they deserve to be caught, every single person that did this, but only 2 people did. 2 people were caught, and they were girls. One of them is Kenzie. Now, before I start, this is not an attack. I'm not attacking anybody here. I'm just going to be as nice as possible, but I'm just going to mention some of you guys. Two girls named Kenzie and Audrey. I only know Audrey. I don't think I know Kenzie. They got caught with their jewels. Like, they had their jewels in, like, somewhere. I have no idea where, and don't know how they got caught, but they got caught. And I just want to talk about things here. Here's the thing, dudes. Why in the world would I get your backs and defend you for something that was said 1 billion times by our band director and you still did it? This is a rule. This was a big rule. Don't bring a jewel in Disney World. How are you going to have a great time if you're going to bring a drug out there in that world itself? Are you freaking kidding me? Now, here's the thing about jeweling. I feel like every single person that jewels, I feel like you're not okay. I feel like you're not in a good shape. Something's not right. I feel like something's not right. You're addicted to it. It's obviously going to be addiction that's going to cause you to bring that. Obviously. Now, here's the thing. If you're a person that vapes, how are you going to get out of that circle? How? Just how? I find it impossible. A real question here is this. Why are you vaping? Why did you join in that circle in the first place? Here's the thing. If you think it's cool, it's not. If you think it's popular, well, it is, but it's not a good popular thing right now. It's not. It's not. The majority of stuff that get popular, guys, is stupid. Like, it's stupid. Most of them can be good. Like this one right here. But there's a bunch of things that are just stupid. Like, I don't care what it is. Like, why are you doing this? Our teachers said this 1 billion times. Don't bring a jewel. You guys did it. I don't know what to tell you. You were obviously going to get in trouble. Obviously. It was obvious. If you got caught, it was obvious these people were going to get in trouble. Obvious. Now, speaking of that, I don't know what reason came to you guys in mind for doing this, but I can probably guarantee that they were probably not the only ones that brought jewels. I can guarantee you there was probably even more than that. I don't even know. Now, if there were more than 2 people, I'm telling you right now, and it's so stupid for me to say this, but they got freaking lucky. If they would have gotten caught, oh man. I feel like they deserve to be caught. I feel like they deserve to be, because here's the thing. Why would I get your back? Because of something that person said 1 billion times. Why? Like, why? That's the real thing. That's the real question. Why? Now, here's the thing. When you get caught vaping in school, like, here's the thing. Another thing, I have a theory about vaping, and here it goes. When you vape, you're basically turning your back into everything. Sports, band, you're basically turning your back into everything. Because when you get caught vaping and you're in this organization, it doesn't matter what it is, band, sports, you're done for. How are they going to allow you to come back to it? Like, how? I mean, I could be wrong, but you might be able to be back to it, but at the same time, I mean, how are they gonna? I mean, in my opinion, you're probably anyone who gets caught vaping, if you're an athlete or any of that kind of thing, you're probably gonna be blacklisted, like automatically blacklisted from doing these kind of activities, because when you get caught vaping, you're done for. Like you're done for. Like that's just how it works. Just in case if you're seeing this, I don't even know who Kinsey is, but I just want to point Audrey out. Now, this is not an attack. I just want to talk about this. I hope you understand what's really going on here. You know, I didn't see you with Mr. Lutz in rehearsals for like 2 days, so that's telling me either you got kicked out of band or something, or you might have just decided to give up on it. I'm not sure what's really going on here. I could be wrong. You might have quit. I don't know what's really going on here, but at the same time, if they automatically blacklisted you from doing these kind of activities, understand what's really going on. You know, there are people that might care about you, I'm not sure how many now, because here's the thing, when you get caught vaping, that's one thing, but in the end, it's like, why? Because people are going to obviously turn your back. I mean, I really hate to say it, but it's probably going to happen. I mean, another thing I want to talk about is, if you're not okay, I mean, I just want to wish you the best, because who knows if you're actually okay, but I just want to simply point all this out to you right now, because who knows, because here's the thing, I can't hate you, and for me, it's not fair for everyone else to hate on you, but the biggest, fairest thing I would take from that person, including myself, and the one thing I really hate about, and I really hate to say this, but the one thing I hate about what just happened is your action. That's the one thing, because you were obviously going to get caught. I mean, others might find it impossible because I guarantee you someone could come up to me and be like, hey, I brought a jewel with me and I didn't get caught. Well, awkwardly enough, I can say oh man, I just really find it stupid for me to say that you got lucky. Consider yourself lucky because you didn't get caught, but you know, you guys know what you're doing. That's the whole point. And I just want to tell you right now, Audrey, I wish you the best, dude. I mean, there's nothing else I want to tell you, but I just want to wish the best for you, because I have no idea. I'm not sure if there's anything else I want to tell you, but I mean, if you're not really okay, I just hope you problem solve it out or something. But yeah, I wish you the best, dude. Godspeed. I'm gonna give this trip now. Here's my verdict. It was an amazing trip. There were some conflicts, but I'd rather take the conflicts out of my way and just call it a unforgettable masterpiece. This was a really, and here's the line I'm gonna use since this is gonna be Disney themed. This was a dream come true. I'm gonna give Disney World a 10 out of 10. Man, so what did you guys think? I mean, did you enjoy my review? I hope you did, because I came up with what I got, and I just enjoyed it over there. So yeah, what did you guys think? Comment down below. I really appreciate you guys watching my review and enjoying it. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, Godspeed. Bye.